I got some bad news. Well, it looks like Starlink has changed their plans again. And the Roam plan that we've been using is no longer available in airplanes, not because of any technical limitation, but because Starlink has decided to reduce the speed at which the Roam plan works. Now, the in-motion speed is limited to 100 miles an hour for that plan, and that has been replaced by two new aviation-specific plans, the Aviator 300 mile per hour and the Aviator 450 mile per hour plan. The kicker is that the Aviation 300 mile per hour plan is now priced at $250 per month. Now, perhaps there aren't enough pilots at Starlink's marketing department, but obviously Starlink majorly missed a segment of the aviation market with these two new plans. For most of us general aviation enthusiasts, we aren't getting anywhere close to 300 miles an hour in our cross-country flying machines. Heck, I know when I get an awesome tailwind and I get to 200 knots of ground speed, which is about 230 miles an hour, I'm ecstatic. Also, for most of us, we aren't using our airplanes as a business expense, and therefore we can't just write off a $250 monthly expense. While I know there's a lot of frustration with Starlink across the aviation community on this particular topic, there's a lot of people threatening to cancel both their Roam and their residential services, I think as a community, we need to do things a little different. My suggestion is we all need to petition Starlink to make a consideration for the general aviation community, those of us who are enthusiasts, but who are not making money in our flying. Those of us that want to use Starlink as a system to augment our safety systems we already have on board. Really, Starlink should create a service plan somewhere in the $50 to $75 per month range to accommodate our segment where our planes will never, or at least very rarely, ever reach speeds exceeding 225 to 250 miles an hour, even with a tailwind. So before you just cancel your subscription, I suggest a couple of things. First, go put your subscription in standby mode. It's $5 a month. Then go into your account on starlink.com and open up a support ticket. And in your ticket, specifically suggest the creation of a service plan for our segment of the market. There is also a change.org online petition. The name of that petition is Request Reinstatement of Starlink Roaming Plans for Pilots. I suggest you go and find that, and I'll also put a link to that in the description so you can go right to it. Also, go ahead and make a comment on this video and let's hear what other suggestions you may have for Starlink to creatively offer plans for our segment of the general aviation market. Many of us have already purchased the gear and we're willing to pay for the plan, but Starlink needs to meet us in the middle. Thanks for watching. Hopefully we'll have some good news on this topic soon, and thank you.